Turn Down the Lamp by Fenton Johnson, 1888 to 1958. Turn down the lamp, my life is done. The fitful moments drift to ease. Rosemary for the dreams that died, and mignonette for cherished hopes. Turn down the lamp. My soul gains life. I rise above the narrow pale of cities bought with gold and slime. I spread my sorrow-strengthened wings above the armies of the world in quest of kingdoms built in youth. The hour of death that men call life is closing as a troubled dream. The flame within my lamp is low. I seek eternal liberty, the freedom of the endless sky. Good nurse, enfold my arms and cool the fever of my brow. My hour has come. Turn down the lamp. This is a poem by Fenton Johnson. Fenton Johnson was an American. He was born in Chicago into an upper middle class African American family. He lived most of his life in Chicago. He went to Northwestern University and got a degree from the University of Chicago. I think he also got one from Columbia. He's considered one of the forerunners of the Harlem Renaissance. He's also been called the Chicago Renaissance. James Weldon Johnson was a big fan of his and called him the first African-American revolutionary poet. So, what's this about? Well, this poem is about death. It's saying, turn down the lamp, it's my time to die. This is the search of meaning as you are going to die. And this person is going to die, and they are looking for freedom. They're looking for liberty or freedom from all of the constraints on earth. This is freedom from a world that is corrupted by greed and by fighting. And this person they want to go to a free place, a place where there is freedom. This is the kingdom that the young people look for. They look for a world. They are going to change the world, and he's looking for the sublime. He's going past the past earthly limitations, and I think he feels that death will free him from the oppression of society. Turn down the lamp, my life is done. So turn out the light. I'm dying. This is my last moments. The lamp of my life is going. The fitful moments drift to ease. So the fitful moments, the moments of life, they are drifting to peace, to relaxation. Rosemary for the dreams that died, and mignonette for cherished hopes. So these are two plants, rosemary and mignonette. And rosemary represents the dreams that died. This is remembrance. This is remembering that all of the dreams he had when he was young, that when he was alive, that life would become fair, that things would become equal. And I think these are dreams that died during his lifetime. And mignonette for cherished hopes. These were hopes for the future. His hopes for the future, that maybe things would become fair again, that African Americans would have a fair deal. They had been released from slavery, but the world was against them. The laws were against them. Turn down the lamp, my soul gains life. So I'm dying. My eternal soul is getting stronger. It's getting closer to being released. I rise above the narrow pale of cities bought with gold and slime. So I am dying, and my soul is rising above the world of men, the cities which have come from the gold and the corruption and the greed and the conflict. And the cities, these are cities, this world of men which is based on money and corruption. I spread my sorrow strengthened wings above the armies of the world in quest of kingdoms built in youth. And my soul is leaving my body, and I'm flying above the conflict of the world, the armies of the world, looking for these the kingdoms that I imagined in my youth, the places where everybody was free, that everybody was equal, and his life is going, and now his spirit is looking for these places that he imagined would come true one day. The hour of death that men call life is closing as a troubled dream. So the hour of death that men call life. So he's saying that life is death, that there is no freedom. There is no freedom for African Americans, and people call it life, but this is just a living death. And this life is closing, and it's closing like it's finishing, like the end of a nightmare, of a bad dream. The flame within my lamp is low. I seek eternal liberty, the freedom of the endless sky. So I'm dying. There is almost no energy left in my body to live, and now my soul is going to look for eternal freedom, the freedom of the sky, the freedom to transcend the limits of earth, to go into a world of freedom, to leave this unjust world where no, we are not slaves, but very nearly. Good nurse, enfold my arms and cool the fever on my brow. My hour has come, turn down the lamp. So nurse, cross my arms across my body. Cool the fever on my head. It's time for me to die. Turn down the lamp. I'm finished. My life is over. And maybe now, finally, I am free. So, Turn Down the Lamp by Fenton Johnson.